Hello there, Capricorn, and welcome to your Oracle messages. This is where we find out what Spirit wants you to know at this time. And at the end of the reading, we'll find out what the ancestors are blessing you with, along with a channel message from White Tiger Spirit for you. Now, let's begin and find out what does Spirit want you to know. And this is for Capricorn and Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And Capricorn, my cat Lenny is here. He's joined the reading. So he is part of the decor, but also a healer himself. Now, wow, look at this. You have been doing some really good work. And yes, you could feel good about this opportunity of feeling more lively, more full, more generous. Now, there may be someone headed your way or right now that is offering some type of generosity. So be open to this. This is what heaven is gifting to you. And yes, something is stabilizing here where you're meant to enjoy the thrive, the growth. There's something going on with wealth. Your wealth is increasing, Capricorn. Now with the, oh my gosh, with the maple spirit, I sense earth sign coming through. So Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Let's see what else. Ace of Winter. Wow. Okay. Here we go. Your breakthrough may even be in the season of winter. Perhaps just take that if it resonates. But we do have the Ace of Sword. Now listen to this. Implementation of your brilliant new idea may get off to a rocky start, but keep going. The challenges will help you refine your plan and reshape your goals into something even better. Oh, I'm getting a very strong message for you that something that you thought may have never or may never change is actually transmuting, and it's changing into something amazing for you. So you could be assured that you have done some type of refinement and you're continuing to do refinement. Now, Spirit says, yes, there may be what may be perceived as a challenge. Okay, sorry, Capricorn. I thought Lenny was just gonna pass out. Hang on here. Why don't you just lay down there, buddy? Lay down and relax. There you go. There you go. If there's a challenge, that comes your way, either that you see or that is told to you in some way, don't feel that it's a sign that it's the wrong way. It's not. It's actually just helping you what belongs towards your future and what doesn't belong towards your future. This is the power of the Ace of Winter, which is the Ace of Swords. Now we got this cute panda bear here. And oh my gosh, I just realized, I just love it. The black and white tiger, the black and white panda, black and white Lenny here. All right, let's get a little bit more about this Ace of Winter and what to look for when it comes to, this new beginning, right? Because there is something about you having a idea, a solution, a way. And pretty much this Ace of Winter Capricorn is really relieving any burdens or the residue of burdens. Let's get more about the Ace of Winter for Capricorn. Lenny's paw is almost like how the panda's paw is here. There's something going on here with your paw, your hand as well. It's almost like extending. See, it's like heaven is helping you. You can trust that the ideas that you're receiving are heaven sent. Let's get more with the Ace of Winter. This is just a little bit weird because we got the Maine Coon Kitten card, and that's what Lenny is. Anyhow, oh, Lenny, look at you cutting through what you need to cut through, or perhaps pick what you need to pick, right? So a clue with this is it's when you know you're ready to take on a choice, a priority. And you know what, Capricorn, it's not going to be hard or difficult for you to focus on something, but there may be many to choose from here. So it's time to stop procrastinating and make a decision so that you can move forward with a priority. And Spirit's saying you're already rooted in this inheritance from the divine of generosity. It is you. Now, generosity comes with limits, though, in a way where you are preserving and taking care of it, right? So that it can continue to be an energy of generosity. Now, if you need to do more research, then do so, but don't overthink the situation. Listen to your heart. We have water sign here too. I feel that you've already figured something out here with a priority, and either this is the beginning or you will see validation for long-term plans stabilizing. In fact, you know what, Capricorn, I feel there's something strong too about something that may have taken a long time or perhaps even years finally arrives. All right, now let's continue and see what else. This is a new chapter as well. In fact, you may resonate with, you know, the reading, the message for it's got the story, your story, what your story is. I don't remember what the title is. Sorry. Oh, but you know what? It is in the description. The video to the link to that video that I'm talking about is in the description. All right, let's continue and see what else for Capricorn. And Capricorn, I like wore my muscle out on my arm. I don't know. I must have been doing something that obviously my arm is not used to. So it's a little sore. Anyhow, so I'm just kind of trying to take it easy here. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. What the heck did we just talk about? We just talked about something that may have taken years. The blessing that took years finally arrives. And this is what this 7 of autumn is. And this is interesting because you got the 7 of summer and the 7 of autumn. Yeah, a long spiritual journey, or what may even seem, if it doesn't feel like a spiritual journey for some of you Capricorns, and it's definitely a path of personal growth. The planning, resources, and efforts you've invested in your dream will reap great rewards. In the meantime, have patience and meditate on your next steps. And that's important too, because with the 7 of summer, this could be confusion. This could be, you know, we just don't know what to choose. So you may need to practice meditation, be in the moment here, because then you'll have your aha moment. And this is where you have clean focus. 7 of autumn is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This is indicating that you have done the work and you're preparing for some type of, you're preparing for your blessings here. Let's get more about the 7 of autumn. And notice the cow. The cow is representing abundance here. And again, look at this cow. Cow's black and white. Okay, yes, we're liking the black and white. But now we got some colorful kittens here. Okay, let's get a little bit more about the 7 of autumn for Capricorn. Okay, this card is doing something funny. It was like twisting around. So we're going to have to look at that. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Secret spring. Success. It's like knowing your skills are paying off and amplifying, if not multiplying. See, this is where we gain more advancement. Sometimes when we think, sorry about the light, sometimes when we're thinking things are going slow, it's really that you're also cultivating experience, wisdom, skills where you can come back. Your skills are never taken away from you. So here's this thing where you're reaping, you're sowing your seeds, doing the work, because the Seven of Autumn is like the gardener card here. But anyhow, it's also long-term investments paying off. You're doing the work, reaping what you sown, right? And then you're planting new seeds. But this time, it's more precise. That's where, okay, this is where the Ace of Winter is coming through. This is precision because we have skills here. Every part of your journey is meeting you right where you need to be. Now, this card was like doing a little twisty thing. Could it be like a feeling of the Wheel of Fortune? Oh my gosh, it is. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm really loving your energy. Wow. Yeah. Okay, Capricorn, I know maybe you guys can't see it, but here's like the deck of cards, right? It was like literally turning around, was spinning around. I knew it was like the Wheel of Fortune here. So expect a sudden positive change in your life. That's the Ace of Winter. Now, the secret I feel though is when you are feeling and being, because remember, you transmuted something. So when you're transmuting something, you're shifting in your being, or something has literally changed form. So expect a sudden positive change in your life. You can now move forward and make great progress. And the progress that Spirit is showing you is being planted, being rooted, and continuing to grow strong. These rocks are representing support, allies by your side, just like a rock in your life. This is what that sweet spring is, or the secret spring is coming back, knowing that. See, this tree is giving off seeds, more things to utilize. Spirit will provide for you, Capricorn, the things you need to continue this path that you've been building. Okay, I want to get more too. I love that the Wheel of Fortune came out for you. Wow, this is a significant positive change. This may even be tied into the oh yeah, this is absolutely tied into ancestral blessings that have activated here. A karmic cycle ends with rewards. That's also the Wheel of Fortune. See, karmic cycle ends with reward. Let's get a little bit more with the Wheel of Fortune, since it was really making itself known here. This card wants to show itself. That's the Eight of Summer. That's you moving into a better direction. You feel that there's more to life than what you're living. So it's time to move on. You may be moving from a situation that isn't good for you, or perhaps you're being drawn to what would make you happy. Either way, you're in control. You're in control of your own destiny right now. That's why you've got this powerful Ace of Swords, or Ace of Sword, right? You just need that one powerful sword. That's the truth. That's your truth sword. And the truth sword will cut out anything that is blocking the view or hindering anything that is not true here. So let me get one more card too. This one was at the bottom of the deck. Oh yeah, my gosh. The Wheel of Destiny. Here it is. You're matching up to your timeline, a new timeline, but you could be, you're doing something here where it's streams of timelines here to enjoy. You're about to take a big leap forward with your life. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. I wish I would have said it too. Oh, quantum leap. Kangaroo. Look at that. They leap. The star card, destiny here, Capricorn. This is also associated with Aquarius. Oh, I love it. And I'm telling you, there's something going on here with transmutation. You're allowing spirit to work through you with this power of transmutation. Something is going to really come alive in your eyes when you look at something, see things, whatever it is. You're about to take a big leap forward with your life. Worry will be replaced with optimism, fear with hope, and joy is coming home to roost. Oh, I love it. You're doing something right when it comes to staying aligned. Don't question something if it's not, there's always going to be something that will try to maybe, test your, perhaps your faith. This is going in a very good direction here. The Wheel of Fortune and the Star card. It's a quantum leap. And what I see is you're going to be able to choose what timeline you want to dive into, because either way, they're all going to end up being good. Because you can always orbit back and come back and choose another timeline to enjoy. You did stop into some soft power here. It's working. Oh my gosh, I'm okay. Wow, yours is so powerful. Now, there may be someone too on your path that's going to help kind of, take this if it resonates, especially if you've been feeling a little taxed on your energy. Maybe someone that kind of take the lead a little bit for you in a sense, right? But I was getting this strong thing about you experiencing the thrive. And that's really the stag spirit energy. Trusting your own abilities here. You were born to be a leader, to take leadership, to claim what is yours. Because there's a lot of ancestral power and wisdom coming through too, and also from the heavens, and you're the bridge. They're moving you in a direction that is familiar, solid, but yet it will transmute with time. You'll start to recognize things in a way where you manifest it, you dreamt it, you created it with spirit. So stag spirit is also indicating you are using your spiritual antlers to guide now, to stay above the thought processes that the lovely ego that we all have, right? We all have the ego. We all have the mind that likes to take over sometimes, but you're not allowing that to happen. And even if it does, you know how to get back, get centered here. And we're just talking about you stepping into soft power. This is stag spirit. You've earned this time to retreat, to relax, to not overthink ride your system too much. And perhaps you're already doing that. And if you are, good. But you can also look forward to your time of rejuvenation, relaxation, even celebrating at home or a place that just is your sanctuary. Spirit is saying that you are uncovering truths and treasures that come from within. So the map is while you're retreating. There may be something too that's going on with detoxing of certain relationships, or just maybe, yeah, maybe detoxing. I mean, it's not necessarily maybe ridding things or ridding, relationships, even though that happens naturally too. But a time of detox in a sense here, because we're just keeping it clean, because there's something about precision. There's a streamline. Look at that. The star card. This is a streamline. What else? Letting go. Spirit guardian of autumn is showing you something about even the slow process of the changing seasons. And this is what your new season is bringing you. Oh, and let's look at this, because we got these fruits that are falling, right? So here's your harvest, and you're taking something and moving with it. You're moving abundance in a more productive direction. And Spirit Guardian of Autumn is just letting you know that, yes, this is a season of stillness, rest, because you're preparing for a new season. So you're preparing the soil of your soul as you retreat, let go, receive your downloads, receive your inspiration. Or just allowing your mind and your spirit to just be on vacation. Because again, you're allowing spirit to tend to the soil of your soul. That's going to help you continue to experience the thrive. Look at that dragon power. You have fierce guardians and protectors here because it's earned. So there's even more spiritual protection surrounding you at this time, and also absolutely encouraging you to take really good care of yourself, because you're gathering all of your power and directing it in the direction where spirit is saying to focus on. But while you rest, while you retreat, there's this powerful guardian that's watching over what has already transmuted in your soul. That shift in your soul, the illumination of your soul, it is safeguarded. This is a place where you're summoning more power by being still. Your intuition is becoming stronger. You may even feel a presence of a maternal ancestor. And yes, there's a strong maternal ancestor coming through at this time, safeguarding you, claiming you. Yep, purity. Look at that. Keeping your power pure, because it's not to be handled in a way where we want to misalign it, or others may be greedy for it in a way. And if that means we retreat, well, that's what we do, right? That's also you being a good steward of the power that is born inside of you, that's may even be reborn, like being reborn. Play while you wait for your blessings. Retreat. Let's get more with the unicorn spirit here with the purity. Spirit is showing me something here. You may be under stress because of multiple jobs or too many responsibilities for one person to manage. It's important to balance your work and personal life and bring a spirit of fun to all you do. Yeah, play more, think less. Let's get a little bit more too. Ace of Spring, nice. You're going to be shown the way. Look at this strong, like maternal guardian. Okay, a wonderful new opportunity presents itself. It may have come as a surprise, but you'll still want to leap into action and passionately pursue every possibility. It's coming your way. All you got to do is just get a little bit more playful here in any way that you can. And the Ace of Spring is the Ace of Wands, which is, yes, an unexpected, but also very freeing energy here. Something wild that you can run with. And this may lead you to unexpected places in life, hobbies, interests, passions, someone perhaps. We got the Magician. It's just so powerful here. Wow, okay, we got 2 unicorns showing up here in 2 different decks. There's magic in the air. You can manifest everything you need to be successful. The trick right now is not to feel that you have to be divided, right? So try to pay attention if you feel like your energy is being scattered all over the place. That's why it's important that you take a moment, recharge, reboot, then focus, right? Or there may even be something here with just getting a little bit more organized and tidied up. But something and someone will appear. That's that Ace of Wands. It's like heading towards you here. Let's see what is in the Magician here. What's being summoned? A clue here for you. Yeah, look at that. Ancient. I told you. And it's another tree. Just more confirmation where you really are in life. Strong, rooted, grounded, secure. Many rewards here. The ancient ones, the ancestors, are bringing you remembrance of your priorities, of your innocence. Now, you don't have to necessarily focus on just something particular. Just be playful and strong at the same time, and know whatever is coming your way, it will be from the ancestors. It will be from the other side here. And not to say or take away that you haven't also worked for this, but also it's okay to just get the unexpected without having to work for it or even earn it. Yeah, we're in this process of keeping something pure. Spirit is keeping something that you've already tended to. You've already weeded out in life. Now we're just keeping it pure. Now we're being playful, light. There's something about being light on your feet. This is also the star energy here. Your energy in your aura has become more high vibrational. And you do have allies that are tending to your own energy field and making sure it is not being infiltrated, not that it can, right? But at times when the spirit feels weak, we can have a porous aura. We can have leaks in the aura. And I'm not saying you have that. But the process of this purification is one where you're just holding that state. And how you hold that state of purification is just being playful, because you've already gone through the tough grind, so to speak. Let's see, I gotta move Lenny here, maybe. He's kind of sleeping now. I don't want to disturb him. All right, let's continue and see what else. Now, if you don't feel that you have a leadership moment, it will appear. Take it, it's yours. Oh yeah, Bluebird spirit. There's all kinds of things that are reminding you what to focus on, how to be, who and what can make you happy, but also that you've been cultivating this. But yes, you are creating some type of happiness here. Again, coming from the ancestors. Now, I feel that something or someone could, have left a little bit of this kind of gives me a little bit of overcoming a heartbreak here. Let's get a little bit more about this happiness here. Now, if you're already feeling good and light, continue to feel that. Remember, you're coming into a new season. Oh, yeah, we are going to explore something here. You're claiming a place right now, a timeline where even though it's uncertain, the ancient ones, right, the ancient oak spirit, they're with you, but they're also telling you this is going to be fun. There's a lot to explore. There are unexpected visitors, encounters. And when I say unexpected, it's fun. It's like watch and wait. The dreamer, see, unexpected, unexpected visitors, unexpected encounters. You are starting a new adventure. Run free and take a leap of faith. Okay, so there is this sense of new freedom, running wild with something here or someone. Let's get a little bit more too about the dreamer. Now, if you don't know yet what it is that you're going to embark on, that's because it's this whole thing of stillness, retreat. So you do have the energy, but you're also preparing for this. Let's get a clue about the dreamer. We do have Aries showing up with the dreamer. This is the Fool's card. This might be that leader. This might be that moment where your skills, your leadership is wanted. And I really do feel that it is. And there is a companion here. Be on the lookout for someone. If they're not in your life right now, they may be arriving. Someone that is compassionate, loving, giving, psychic. And I would say very soothing to be around, but also you too. Look at this. This is a time of deep emotions and heightened intuition that you can trust completely. Be mindful you don't ignore your own needs while caring for others. So you're making sure you're putting yourself as a priority. You're taking care of your own needs. And the reason why it's really important is because you're guiding in a way where you've already been crowned here with a new level of spiritual tools, access, new navigation tools to utilize in life. And this is going to give you freedom to explore here. So you're basically weaving your dream. This is actually propelling you towards something that is really fulfilling for your heart too. Not saying that you don't have that, but there's something making room in your heart. Let's just put it that way. Okay, Lenny's taking up the table here. Okay, storm. We got the storm spirit and the chaos. All right. This is the Ace of Swords here. Some kind of stagnation gets removed in life. That's your cue. So I feel that Spirit is giving you signs, right? And this is really important because with the Wheel of Fortune, you are most likely perhaps getting signs even in clusters. But this is going to remove the stagnation and get things moving. So let's get a little bit more about this chaos, the storm spirit here. Now, I also see with the Two of Autumn and this storm spirit, I feel that Spirit is helping you be in a place where you're not absorbing like the emotional storms of others or their chaos. Because here you're showing up too as that Queen of Summer, whether you're male or female, but you're far more sensitive and you know, picking that up. But let's get a little bit more about that storm chaos here. Again, this is definitely going to break up that stagnation. And what may look like chaos to others, you'll see it as divine chaos, as a divine maybe opening. That's that Fool's card. Okay, so let's get more about the storm spirit. Yeah, it's all for you here. Spirit is gifting you something here. Something amazing is like transmuting in your life here, or what you thought wasn't going to change. It's changing into something quite beautiful, and so are you. Beauty and grace. And there's something about you being graced here by Spirit, by the heavens, by the ancestors, always protected too. Being shown something here where you get to prioritize, because now you come to a level of discernment too, where you know whether this is a chaos you want to enter or one that you don't. But the other thing that I see is how you're safeguarded from any type of storm that may not be so divine. You know what I mean? Let's continue and see what else. And the other thing that I'm seeing is Spirit is taking care of something. Watch, wait, then take action. You'll know. Yeah, this is your passage here. Something is widening in your life. Expansion. But you're not alone on this path. And so even though it seems this place of uncertainty, there are markers that you're meant to meet. These are markers in life that are showing you each time you've graduated and completed something here, but you're not on a path that is going to lead you wrong. This is where the ancient ones are coming through. This is where the ancestors are helping, guiding, because as they're helping you, they're healing their past too, as you are healing theirs, because you're fulfilling a dream that they could not fulfill. Now, let's not make a mistake either that you're responsible, I'm not saying that, because whatever your desire is, whatever your passion resides, there's a reason why you have those dreams, those feelings. They're coming from a sacred place. And it's remembrance here. You may work, I feel that Spirit wants me to tell you, if you're not already working with it, sage or any other tool, purification tools, pine. You could even use essential oils. Of course, intention and prayer and visualization work well, but there is something more, I feel, intentional and powerful and amplifying. Um, again, with clearing the energy, clearing your aura, right, with the sage or your environment, because Spirit is saying that this is the crown that you have earned and it is fitted for you and you only. So step into your crown here. And don't worry if you don't feel that you're getting crowned yet. Well, guess what? It's leading you to your crown. And look at that. We got that monarch butterfly here. Creative opportunities that you feel passionate about are fluttering your way. See, it's coming your way. Personal growth and broaden horizons will spark fresh and original ideas. Remember, I was talking about, what did I say? Widening. Widening. I don't even know why I was using that word, but expanding, widening. And that's exactly what these standing stones are representing in your life. But they are hidden markers on your soul's blueprint. And you're being reminded that you're right where Spirit wants you to be. Expect some good feedback, some good news about something here. There may be an unexpected, maybe it's a journey, or maybe just an unexpected conversation where, or maybe your the way that you're conversing is even more articulate or coming from a place of rawness, but yet very I don't know, intense in a good way. So there's a lot going on with your transmutation, what you've been transmuting. See, protection. You're safeguarded. Spirit is reminding you that you've been taxed with others' energies too. You've been having to swarm around other people's emotional storms, most likely, right? And then that's probably getting you kind of question your own kind of thing at times. But for the most part, wow, look at that. Guardians of the land, protection. The land remembers you. The ancestors remember you. Look at the stag spirit. Look at that. There may be a mystery person here too. A match to you. One that is not, how do I say it? Not scared of your powers or intimidated by your power, your even regalness, but one that is proud, supportive, a protector. I feel you're inviting a physical protector into your life. Courage, keep moving forward. As weird as it is, the moment you step into that uncertainty, but with great courage and belief that no matter what, amazing things start to happen here. So even if you just want to stand here for the moment and just be with that, then do that, because Spirit is saying you've already come to a place of taking great courage. But you're ending up in a place where you're building something that is lasting. There's a difference. And I feel you're on a path too from the ancient ones, the ancestors, that's lasting. This is why there's something strong about doing things in a very steady way. because we're preserving that. We're preserving something that is already pure. And this is why the heavens will have to do what the heavens have to do to keep something safe and pure. Yeah, look at that. Something you thought wasn't going to change is going to change for the better. You know what? You are this phoenix rising. Spirit is saying it's time for you to be proud of, what you've become. There's a lot going on with that transmutation card. Capricorn, what you are leaving behind in the fire is the old and tired self. You're becoming passionate, wild, and a free bird, just like the phoenix rising. So feel good about that. That is what has been left in the fire, or that you're leaving in the fire. And this is connected to that Ace of Swords, because it's like every time you don't allow a little challenge to persuade you that it's the wrong thing or the wrong path or your confidence, you've transmuted this. The old tired self is in that fire. All right, now that is it for those, Capricorn. Let's find out, what are the ancestors blessing you with for Capricorn? What are the ancestors blessing you with? Rest. Look at Lenny, he's stretching, resting. You may be getting a new pet. Hey. Renewal. This is, wow, this is that phoenix. It's time to get they're helping you getting clarity about your life purpose and make changes so that you're on the path most divinely suited for you. Forgive what has been without judgment and fearlessly embrace what's to come. You know what? If you give yourself permission to release expectations, what you need will arrive, and it will arrive in an effortless way, because they recognize what and who you are. So this is having divine favor. You're having divine favor, Capricorn. And not only divine favor, ancestral favor. Now, your message from White Tiger is this: you may put the weight down now. I steady the ground beneath you as you step into a future built on strength, not sacrifice, because that's what you're leaving in the fire. I hope that this was helpful. Love and light. Take care.